What's up, guys? It is QP, and I am bringing you guys some domination on Berlin Wall. This is not the greatest score I've ever had and will ever post, but this game was pretty freaking clutch. Excuse me. It's me and RA Noob, a group of 4 guys that, we just jumped into a random lobby against a full party of 6. The guys that I'm running with were not the strongest players in the world. However, they were trying. I mean, I will give them that. They were putting forth some effort. But there's a couple things that I want to talk about with this gameplay. The first one being, you guys, this is actually the gameplay that Spectrethehorseman did the cinematic for me on Beyond the Wall. I did post that on my channel a couple weeks ago, but I'm going to link it in this description because I want you guys to kind of get the feel and get to see the kind of work that he's doing and just the overall epicness of, I guess, the storyline and all that shit that comes into play. And this kind of gives you that baseline, that visual of what actually went down in game, and to kind of be able to match that up with the video that he did. I think he did a great job with it. I was very impressed. For those of you that don't know, Spectrethehorseman is actually an OTC member, which is the Old Timers Clan. He is a machinima director. I don't believe he's a machinima respawn director, but his videos, the cinematics that he's doing, are actually going up on the machinima main channel, which is pretty freaking sweet. So Spectrethehorseman, again, congrats. I know I've said it before, but gameplay. Let's get into this here a little bit. What to do when you are triple capped, and the things that I can tell you are probably going to be the most useful in situations and games to where maybe you don't have a full party. Maybe it's just you and another guy, or maybe it's just you. The main thing that I can say is, 1, communication. Guys, the mics are there for a reason. Come up with some general call-outs. The game's been out long enough that most people will have a rough idea of what you're talking about if you say the Big Gray Building by BEATDOWN, or A-Side Record Store, whatever. Come up with something that is familiar to you, that is going to be somewhat generic, so that randoms and stuff along those lines can pick up on it. What a lot of people don't realize is that the callouts, the reason the callouts are important is because it is like playing the game with a constant UAV. They might have counter spy planes up. They might have constant blackbirds up. But if you can communicate and do it well with your team and the guys that you're running with, you can really accomplish so much more and make things so much easier. One of the biggest call-outs, one of the things that I like to make sure that I at least call out every time, I might not always call out somebody that I see running if it's an easy kill. But calling out when and where you respawn. I've kind of been picking that up from playing GB, and I'm starting to understand the importance of that. Basically what that does is anybody that has any kind of, look at this little bastard here. Buddy picks him up and then I get slapped in the face for it. But any kind of, typical person, you guys are probably familiar enough with the spawn system at this point in time to where if you can call out, let's say you're spawning A and you die. That's where your original spawn point was. Well, all of a sudden you spawn C. Guess what that means? That means that there's somebody in your spawn. Those are the kind of things that you don't necessarily want in domination. You want to hold them to a couple flags and you want to keep them there. But that call out is vital to me just because, 1, it lets me know. I don't know how that guy didn't kill me. Maybe he didn't see me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just lucky. Which is more than likely the case. But that initial call out, where your spawn point is, that's going to identify to you, hopefully your teammates or whoever you're running with, that maybe they should start watching their back. Maybe they should start checking their 6, watching their ass, doing whatever they got to do. And this right here, this was probably one of the biggest fails I think I've ever done. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I have no idea. I think I wanted my fucking nuts roasted or something, but Yeah. Um, if you are struggling at the beginning of the match, this is probably one of the other things that I want to touch on, because you guys see this. I'm not having the greatest game at all. You know, we're getting freaking pounded right now. But I don't I don't let it get to me. I don't let myself get in my way. My goal in this game, I didn't care if I went 45-15. I just wanted to win. Those are types of things, you know, being able to, you know, work the map and do certain things. And like what you see me doing here. Jumping on that flag. And apparently being immune to claymores. I did that for a reason. I didn't know that they were actually pushing towards A at that point. What I was trying to do is, because I saw over by B, is I was trying to draw them off and give the people at B enough of a fighting chance to cap that flag. That is a technique. It's a pretty dirty one. It will work a lot of the times, because basically what you're doing, you know, if you've got 5 guys pushing for the B flag, and you manage to make it to their close point, and you touch that close point, and it calls out losing A, and then you step off of it. What happens is one person will go back, check the area, and typically try and get back to B. Well, touch it again, and then next thing you know, it's probably going to pull another person off. So then you've got numbers at that flag that you're trying to get. It might be dirty, it might be cheap, but it works. One of the things that I've learned, and I'm actually going to try and test this, is that a lot of times, you know, I hear people, it's not a favorite perk of some people, but Ghost Pro, from what I hear Ghost Pro actually, if you jump on a flag, will not notify the announcer and not notify the other team that you are capping it. Let me know if anybody knows if that's true. And look at this dirty little play. Oh yeah, get juked. Get juked, son. That's what I'm talking about right there. I hit my elbow on the desk. It wasn't very comfy. But as you can see, guys, we have B and C. I was making a push for A. I was solely making a push for A to try and draw them back again. But it's one of those types of situations to where I don't think we had enough of a force at B to try and hold them off, so I could, you know, do my little dirtiness. And this poor bastard's gonna get sound horde. Oh, guys, I've been playing a lot of GB scrims, as most of you know. Pretty much any time that I'm on Black Ops, I'm either playing Dead Ops or I am playing 4v4s or scrims and shit along those lines. Our GB team is actually doing pretty well. I've been pretty impressed. We've had kind of a little bit of a down spell the last couple nights. We've been running against some pretty stiff competition. We played well, but unfortunately we didn't pull out the win. I think at this point we're sitting at 2-6, maybe. Yeah, one of the teams that we played, I think, was a top 5 or beat a top 5 team or some shit like that. And we're still learning and doing what we can. So I've been having fun with that. I did do a video log. I've never done a video log before, and I figured I'm going to start doing those probably a little bit more frequently. So if you guys have any topics or anything, you know, some weird shit that you guys want to hear out of me, feel free to let me know. This is where I go on my little tear. And patience in games like these will pay off, because what will happen is they'll start making mistakes. You can start picking up kills, building up those kill streaks, and then, you know, hopefully there's just enough time. But yeah, I did that video log, and it was fun. For those of you guys, I don't know if everybody's seen it. I don't think everybody's seen it. I think it's got like 80, 90 views, something like that. But I did make an announcement. I am actually going to be heading to MLG Columbus. I'm going to be going to that tournament event to watch some of the pros play. I'm going to try and meet a ton of people and you know, introduce myself and just kind of get out there. I enjoy meeting people. I enjoy BSing, because that's just what I do. I'm a big talker. Big talker. Don't know why. I think it's probably because it's what I do for a living. Yeah, I just talk a lot. Sell people stuff. It's kind of fun. Yeah, guys. this game is getting very, very close to coming to its end. As always, I want to say thank you guys for all the support. I want to thank you guys for being a part of this channel and I guess just supporting me as much as you guys do. I mean, you guys are fucking phenomenal. But yeah, those two videos that I was telling you about, Beyond the Wall and my video log with my setup, those two links will be in the description. I'm going to go ahead and let the rest of this game play out. So please remember to like or dislike the video, comment, and subscribe. And can we pull it off?
Spy plane ready for deployment. Friendly RCXD deployed. All areas secure. Hold your positions. Friendly spy plane inbound. Losing Alpha. Friendly RCXD inbound. Losing B.